With the road open, the militia could now reclaim their lands in the north.
Each way.
First, the spearmen had to deal with a lone sentry. Advancing aggressively, the militia eliminated the enemy sentry. The invaders had a small cavalry camp guarding the road, but the militia was ready to attack. Spears were highly effective against cavalry, allowing the militia to win the day. All that remained was to destroy the invaders' stables. The invaders' cavalry post was destroyed, but other enemy positions awaited further up the road. Hostile archers defended the next camp, which would put spearmen at a disadvantage. The township needed cavalry of its own to deal with this, and so would need to build stables. To deploy that cavalry quickly, the town needed to build their stables near the front lines. Fortunately, friendly villagers came out of hiding and joined the effort.
That's surely built in, Brent. Yes, sir. Garu Upa. Garu Faraf. There you were. Did you broke that?
With stables in place, the town could field horsemen of its own.
Beod me. Vin Hester.
Cheerless here. Cometh on it, cheerless. Eat your work up. Yes, sir. Yeah. Each timber Theos. Yes.
You're
Fair done. are you working? Ja, idiot, Charles. Ik wil do it. Dat schule bij jou temperen.
Beard me.
Charles. Yes, sir. Understood. Ja, idiot, Charles. Yes. Charles, Ferrathon. Each timber Theos. What thirty? Each a worker.
The town now had a rapid light cavalry, skilled at harassing slower targets, such as archers.
But your word.
There are you working.
You sadly I thought. Yes, Ayored Yaru. Garu Upa. Ayoredas Yahweh. Yedited Upa. Yes, Ishawa. Then Hester. Yeah, Yaru. Stead faster no, you need it up. Aeoridas, Ferath. Aeoridas, Hellsborough. Aeoridas, Ferath. Yes, sir. Yerwath Garwiga. It will!
Women, God now. Read new.
Stead faster no. Read to no.
The cavalry eliminated the enemy archers and moved on to destroying the archery range itself. The invaders' archers and their camp were destroyed. A final enemy emplacement remained, one fortified with palisades and defended by spearmen. To deal with this target, the town would need longbowmen. First, they needed to build archery ranges in the area regained from the invaders. Once more, friendly villagers arrived to help.
It's timber Theos. That schule bij jou temperen.
Garwigan Assetat. Aeoridas Yahweh. Read us, Aeoridas!
Sarah John. Sarah Huerta.
With several archery ranges in place, the town could add longbowmen to its forces.
Arod. Garu upa. Stray mit mig. Yeah, word, yes. Strailborn Yaru. Stramboga Arod. Strailborn Yaru. Stramboga Arod. Flamboga Arod.
A strong force of archers could eliminate enemy spearmen at a distance, so long as they took the proper position.
Strailborn Yaru. Straila Fuse. Flamboga Arod. Beodeth.
Estes comende.
Timbra Theos. That Shule Beo Timbran.
Death May. Flamboga Arod.
Each brew came that.
Strailborn Yaru.
Veradon.
Straboren Yerwa. Onstiriak. Strailbora. Foliende Hesum. Yes. Yerwa Garu. Yeriter Icha Folie.
Yarway, Yoala. Each timber theos. Each a worker.
Yawa. Read it, Aerenas. Rimet Gar Astira. Garwigan. Each week. Yerwa Garwigan. Mid-May. Aerenas. Read it, Aerenas. Abuga Strailborn.
Poised on a cliff top, the longbowman would be protected from an infantry charge.
Ga Strailbora.
The last of the invaders fell to the resurgent homegrown population. Now that their lands were free of enemies, the town could take the next step in its growth and become a powerful medieval city. Here too, the erection of a great landmark would be the signpost of this growth.
Yarway, Yoala. Yes, sir. That Shule Beo Timbran.
Strabora. Scat Strabora.
Yerwa, Garwigan.
Steadfast, read to know.
where a few lowly refugees had founded a small village, now rose a mighty city. From there would grow an empire. Some events leave a deep mark on history, but none on the land. This is the site of the Battle of Hastings. After almost 1,000 years, no traces of the bloody conflict can be seen. But here, the fate of England turned. It's where a king was killed, and his victor claimed the throne. October 14th, 1066. We know what happened here on this day, thanks to this. The Vega Tapestry. A carefully preserved, illustrated record of events. It shows the main players. Harold, the newly crowned Anglo-Saxon King of England, and his challenger, William, Duke of Normandy. William claimed the previous king had promised him the crown. So, he assembled an army and prepared to sail to England to fight King Harold for the throne. But a storm thwarted his plans. Meanwhile, Harold discovered that a Viking invasion had landed in the north. Another threat to his crown. So he raced to fight them. In France, William waited for the right conditions to sail across the Channel to England. The weather cleared. He seized his chance. 250 miles north, Harold had defeated the Vikings. Now, hearing of William's arrival, his army sped south. At 9 o'clock in the morning, on this hill, William's Norman army were ready to do battle with Harold's Anglo-Saxon men. The stage was set, and up for grabs, England itself. On October 14th, 1066, William of Normandy stood ready for battle at the base of a hill. The high ground belonged to King Harold of England and his Anglo-Saxon army. Here, on this hilltop, the fate of England would be decided.
Donnez moi vos services. Je ride en consolence.
William's Norman army made the first charge, launching a direct assault on the shield wall.
Je suis votre serveur.
Though William's army fought fiercely against the shield wall, it would not yield. As one man fell, another took his place. Overlapping shields in tight formation made for a near impenetrable barrier. Realizing his army could not break the shield wall, William called for a retreat. He aimed to lure the Anglo-Saxons into a false sense of victory, causing them to break formation. William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their shield wall formation, leaving gaps for William to make a move. With Harold's men no longer in shield wall formation, William could pick them off as they charged.
Où sont votre commandement?
Je viens vous sauver.
Compagnon!
The Anglo-Saxons had deployed rows of spearmen to push back the invaders, but William had an answer: his sharp-eyed archers. More Norman men-at-arms reinforced William's army. Anglo-Saxon archers joined the fray, and the Normans' deadly cavalry ready to charge. But first, William's forces had to eliminate the enemy spearmen, whose sturdy polearms could easily bring down a horse. Additional Norman archers joined the battle. With the threat of spearmen cleared from the field, William's cavalry was free to charge at the Anglo-Saxon archers. The Anglo-Saxon army was in disarray. Their shield wall had been neutralized, and their numbers were dwindling. Now the only thing standing between William and victory was King Harold himself. The last of Harold's men encircled their king, prepared to lay down their lives to save his. More Norman cavalrymen took to the field. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold had fallen. In the confusion, some loyal soldiers fought to the death, while others scattered in panic. Leaderless and defeated, the last of the Anglo-Saxon army fled for their lives. The Normans celebrated victory over the English king, but William's quest to rule England was just beginning. At the Battle of Hastings, the death of one man changed the course of history. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold was killed here, on England's south coast. His army defeated by William of Normandy. Anglo-Saxon rule was over forever. At Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066, William was crowned the first Norman King of England. Now he had to secure power across the country. He began by stamping his mark on the landscape, building cathedrals and castles at strategic locations. Nothing like them had been seen in England before. They reminded the Anglo-Saxon population exactly who was in charge. But not all were content with living under Norman rule. Anglo-Saxon revolts broke out across the country. King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control: the north of England. In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders. Together they approached Norman-held York, a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls. But the walls couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels. William's new kingdom was under threat. He had to get the city back under Norman control. William had no choice but to order his men north. But as the Norman forces set off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter? William the Conqueror marched north, with his army of Normans determined to take back the rebel-held city of York. But in his path stood rebel towns that harbored William's northern enemies. He would take the towns back by force.
Honneur est d'obéir.
Wescara formata.
Lankiers parate. Parate arkiers.
Donnez-moi vos advices.
Ensala cavallo. Escolto.
Je veux point
Obeio. Preparate. Bene. Bene. Exploro vado. Si.
obéir. Je
Lankiersito.
Chiese obéir.
Parade obedio. Mandes. Kerte. Escot. Ici. Cavallo.
Donnez-moi
Vos tres. Mauvais, sarkiet.
Cavalarios paras. Akai.
Momentesi. Vade, arquier.
Honneur est d'obéir.
Parats. Cavalarios.
Chef incontinent.
Quiete, cavals.
Attendez les commandements. Certes.
Vos tres lanques. Si.
Accesmet.
Parate, arquiers. Ambula. Parat. Vado. Lanquiers.
L'heure est avertisset vostre tous some brain continent.
The Normans captured the town of Middlethorpe, establishing their presence in the north. With reinforcements to his armies soon arriving, William would need more resources to supply them.
Momentesi, arquier. Entendo.
L'heure est pour votre service.
Lanquier, vite, servientes. Preparate, artier.
Si, laboro.
Parats. Si, laborans. Quitamos.
Me? Laburo. Ubi vado? Spero. Edifico.
Que? Laborans la terre.
Escolto. Masono.
What?
Edifico.
Che?
Masono. Ascolti. Che? Lavoro.
Spero. Ma sono.
Fake. Parat. Sì. Fake. Very cool. Bene. Mandemans.
Escolto.
Paraz. Quitamos.
Escolto.
Ramateria. Audience. Momentesi, archer, in avant.
Voyez si comme votre...
Bon stress, bene. Ensala, escolto. Spero. L'entière, si. Préparate, sieste.
Attendez, je suis votre serveuse.
Audite.
Je suis votre serveuse.
Ubi vado?
Si. Ascolti.
Comprendo.
Movans.
Intendo.
Ubi vado? Secco.
Me?
Visti, in aiuto!
Victoria!
Finito.
Edifico.
Sì. Lavoro.
Exploro.
The Norman army was now well supplied by a town, but it would take a sustained effort to keep the army at full strength.
Escolto. Vado. Vado.
Spero.
Another rebel town, Fulford, stood in defiance to William's rule.
Ubi vado? E quad? Lavoro. Ascolto.
Paraz.
Ok, sì. Edifico. Ascolto.
Eh?
Quad? Seco.
Echt.
Ubi vado?
Sì, laboranza.
Ascolto. Che? Labourance la terre.
Ascolto. Laburo.
Sì.
Laborance la terre.
Maintenance.
Comprendo.
Laburo. Masono. Parate, Arkiers.
Access vos, compagnon.
Arkiers. Odite. Bene. Lankiers par bovens fassas. Vostres lankes. Bene. Momentesi, Arkier. Preparate, Arkiers. Audience. Cavalarios parat.
Obéir, c'est vertu. Mon arway, mais...
Lankiers parate. Mandes, escolto. Cavallo. Chiarte. Si. Very Si.
Gara format audio. Donnez moi chéri.
Lankiers. Il est momentesi, Arkiers.
Successo! Chiede Caromello!
Lankiers. Bene.
Obéir, c'est vertu, certes.
Parate, Arkiers.
Chiede Cavenzala!
Parat, entendo.
Access vos, comprendre jetzt vos à moi. Si comme vos voldrez. Au vostre service. Incontinent. Avant, compagnon. Si comme vos voldrez. Vostre service.
Arkiers. In avant. Parate, Arkiers. Lankiers. Parate. Momentesi.
Cavalarios, honor est dans vostre service.
Ici, serviette. Cara formata. Preparate, Arkiers.
Anderson, access
With the Fulford rebels eliminated, William was one step closer to York.
Me.
Knowing he would face strong resistance in the city, William prepared to bolster his cavalry.
Spero. Fuaro.
Spero.
Che. Laburo. Me. Cavo. Spero. Masono.
Escortes, colones. Cito. Scaraforma. Une avone. Carat. Une avone.
Honor. Certes.
Quad. Rendements.
Compagnon, mettons nos en la rue. Jen Stars, nos de guerpisons.
Me. Edifico.
The Norman army came under attack from a new enemy, the Danes. William's army held back the Danes' attack, but they threatened to return unless William paid them in gold.
Cavalarios, quitamus. Preparate, archers. Preparate, archers. Vade, archers. En escouade. Cos'è sarà massonata? Si somes. Vado laborar. Labour spérance.
Labour spérance. Parat pour laborar. Vado laborar.
Parat. Audio.
Présentez l'encaisse. Vade, l'encaisse.
Je veille vos obéir.
L'encaisse.
Cavalarios, parat.
Momentez-y, archers.
Wait, mais.
Bonne labour.
Posez sur Amazon.
With their stables in place, the Normans could add more cavalry to their army.
Parat pour venir. Io ma sono la cosa.
Parat pour venir. Come sono la cose? Quid mandes? Benefect.
Mandes quid. Me io ma sono la cosa. Quid labour? Sur moi de mans.
Quid labour? Sur mon mans.
Si, parat. Parat. Siete, cavals.
L'encaisse paratas. Presente l'encaisse.
Avevot.
Arco parat.
Veci commandement. Comme vos blessed.
Parate, archers. Cavalario parat. Bene.
Compagnon. Reste, parat. Comme vos blessed.
Preparate, archers.
Liechtenstein, Ronietz, vos armes.
Parat.
Obéir, c'est mon destrière immense. Cavalarios, parat.
Ensala! Quedmandes.
Arquier par.
Quiete, cavals!
Preparate, arquiers. Momentesi, in avant, arquier. Arco parat.
Qued ordines.
Ci somes. Movenskito. Prate terra, bene.
Parats pour la bourra. Cos'è sera massonata? Vado la bourra.
Quemandes.
Qued ordines.
Benefect.
Turma.
Preparate, arquiers. Arquier, in avant. Sagita in arco.
Nanche barat.
Meflect.
Cavalario parat.
Je veux vos H et combattre.
Arco parat.
Cara formata.
Momentesi, arquier. Boula.
Turma.
Pedio. Parat, bene, bene. Sagita in arco. Parate, arquiers.
Quedmandes.
Lanquier parat. Parat. Fade, arquier.
Qued me?
Arquier parat.
Io ma sono la cose.
Quemandes. Arco parat.
Reste pas une sanglante hâtie. Page, mec ton snos sans l'avouer.
Cavalario.
Preparate, in avant, arquier. Sagita in arco.
Felicet
Bene
dites moi ma
udite.
besoin.
Cito.
Arco Momentesi, arco. Bene, bene.
Si somes. Io ma sono la cose.
Si, parat.
Quemandes.
Odite servientite.
Quels sunt vos commandements?
Si.
Meflect.
Cavalario
On
parat.
l'avoué pour bataille.
Si, audio. Cavalier.
Reste pas une Quel est votre envoué donc?
Lanques pas bene.
Qued ordines.
Dicte sunt. Place, oye.
Parat, bene.
Parate.
Donne incontinent. Odite servientite.
Je suis votre serveuse.
Quando je commande, avant. Acces mes vos, nos allons.
Sie kommt was Wohlreis! Kämpfen! Sie kommt was Wohlreis! Je suis votre serveuse!
The Normans discovered the source of the Dane threat, an outpost on the water. William had a choice. Bypass the encampment, destroy it, or pay the Danes the gold they demanded.
Obéir, c'est mon peignol. Reste pour la besoin. Je t'appelle, non, ça vient, que camarade. À quelqu'un, cavalerio. Dieu,
Romain d'ici, orgues.
oh non, est-ce qu'il y a que camarade? Mon destrier, il baigne.
Arrêtez, arquère.
Chaskins, et sa place.
Romain d'ici,
Il tient ça, pour camarade, évidemment, cavalerio. Enchana, mon peignol.
arrêtez, arquère.
Donnez-moi mon arway, baigne, avouez-moi. Compagnon, reste paradis. Je vais, vos amis, je passe pour jouer à l'ennemi. Viens, donnez-moi le Kiri. Sitôt. Reste, compagnon, reste pour la révérence.
Arrêtez, arquère.
Il tient ça, Fosquier. Compagnon, reste paradis. Un ami doit être meurtri.
Arrêtez, arquère.
Sauvez son Versailles.
Romain d'ici, arquère d'avance, arquère. Bene, bene.
Chaskins et sa place.
Préparez la porte. Orgues.
In destroying the Dane outpost, William stripped the rebels of a crucial ally.
Bene. A calque, camarade.
Au nord-est, si comme vos voldres.
Aveillez-vous, ung pieci. Cavalarios, une bonne, cavalarios.
William's ultimate goal was within his grasp. All that remained was to enter York and destroy its keep.
Soyez avant, compagnon. Avertissez votre courage, compagnon. Quand je commande, avant.
Labour. Cos'è sarà massonata? Parade por venir. Vado laborar. Mande squad. Vado laborar. Buon labour.
Obéir, c'est fait. Aveillez-vous, j'obtempère à Oxamitz.
Bene, entité.
Si fais vos commandements. J'obtempère. Une bonne, cavalerie. Donnez hors vos arrêtez, arquère. Où est votre plaisir? Ambula. sunt, post commandement.
Arco parat. Arquière parat. Prompt.
Parats pour la Moura.
Quemandes.
Cose sera ma sonata.
Parats pour la bourra. Cos'è sarà massionata?
Labour Speranz. Vado labura.
Felicet beat.
Benefect.
Obéir, c'est Page. Page, Wilspost donc. En l'avouer.
Paromes, preparate.
Bien, savets.
Parate. Entendo. Venies.
Gara formata. Schiete, cavals.
Je veux Odete. Danke parat.
Brest par un semble
Cavalario parat.
Et comprens. Parat. Chascuns en sa...
Celimant demant.
Oye.
Danke parat.
Cavalarios parat.
Momentesi, in avant, arquière. Cavalario parat.
Chiede, cavalace.
Honore, preparate, arquiers. Lances soproioxa. Momentesi, arquière.
Parat.
Lanquier parat.
Je veux vous obéir. Je ris dans
Bien, Wilspost. Cavalarios, quitamur.
Parate, arquière. In avant. Dai, perfecte.
Attention, in avant, servientes.
Donetsu.
Avec un gara.
Ambula.
Sagita in arco.
Attendez, je suis votre serveuse. Retrayez vos à moi. Si comme vos volcans. Chefs! J'ai besoin.
Momentesi, arquière. Nintendo.
Compagnon, enemy.
Citon. Obéion.
The Norman army poured into York and began sacking the town as they bore down on the keep. The keep fell to the Norman army, and York was secured. The Northern Rebellion was over, and William the Conqueror was uncontested as King of England. William the Conqueror had recaptured York from the rebels. Now he wanted to teach them a lesson for defying him. He began a brutal campaign of destruction to crush any further resistance, known as the Harrying of the North. Villages and crops were destroyed. It is said 100,000 people were killed. With ruthless efficiency, William the Conqueror had secured obedience in his new kingdom. But it wasn't to last. It would be thrown into chaos by his own children. When William the Conqueror died in 1087, his favorite son succeeded him, King William II, known as William Rufus. But 13 years into his reign, disaster struck. While out hunting, he was killed. William's youngest brother took his place as King Henry I. But there was a problem. At the time, Henry's elder brother, Robert, Duke of Normandy, had been on crusade. When he returned, he was furious that Henry had grabbed the throne. From Normandy, Robert attempted to invade England to claim the crown from his brother. But he failed and returned home. In retaliation, Henry struck back. In a reversal of 1066, he crossed the Channel and invaded Normandy, intent on undermining his brother Robert's rule. His first target was Bayeux. This rich and splendid city was one of the jewels of Normandy. Henry was to begin his campaign by unleashing his forces on the city. Bayeux was about to feel the wrath of the English army. In the brotherly feud over Normandy, King Henry I set out to make an example of Bayeux, a town still loyal to his brother Duke Robert. Henry's archers took up position on high ground outside the city and faced an immediate attack by Robert's cavalry patrol. Having deployed their palings, Henry's archers were well protected against the cavalry charge. They defeated the first patrol.
Strelbora, Zita. Police, yes.
As Henry set his sights on burning Bayeux, more reinforcements arrived to join his army.